Just reporting live here because the latest numbers are in. 52 killed, 1,700 wounded by the massacre of Palestinians at the Gaza border at the hands of Israeli government led by the right-wing administration of Benjamin Netanyahu. I know why he's doing it. I know that it's to distract from his own corruption, which he's in trouble for in Israel. And I know he doesn't want a peace deal, and he thinks more hostilities, more violence is more likely to lead to war, which supports the right-wing government. I understand all that behind the politics of it. And if you can't understand why it is terrible for the Palestinians or for humanity to have those people mowed down at the border and killed and 1,700 wounded, there's something deeply wrong with you. But I get it. People are blinded. And they've got those blinders on. They say, no, I'm always right. The other side is devils and I'm angels. And if I killed 52 of them and I shot 1,700 of them, they made me do it. They made me. They're so powerful with their stones and burning tires, that I had to kill them all. I had to shoot them all with live bullets. I know that that's what a lot of right-wingers in Israel think now. And Israel feels besieged. And there's this great irony that they feel like they're victims, like, oh my God, we're surrounded by enemies and we have no power. And at the same time, they feel invincible. What difference does it make? We'll occupy the Palestinians for 60 years, 160 years. And there's not a goddamn thing they could do about it because all they have is a stupid slingshot and a bunch of rocks, and we have nukes. And we can just shoot them all. We're invincible, plus we're victims. I understand that line of thinking. And so for those people who are already so set in their ways and so mired in the muck of this disaster and this conflict, this endless conflict that they can't see straight, I'm never going to be able to reach them on those grounds. Because as a commentator said on a Fox show over the weekend, he said Palestinians aren't people anyway. So then let me try to reach out to you this way. Whether you think it's right or not right, this is terrible for Israel. Do you not understand that the whole world looks at this and does not see it the way that you do if you're a right-winger in Israel? They see it as Israel is occupying these people and has been for decades and has no plan not to occupy them. Now they're leaning away from a two-state solution and then they mow these people down. That's how the rest of the world sees it, and rightfully so. And if you say, I don't care about the rest of the world, they're all anti-Semitic. Okay, fine, man. I know, you can't do anything wrong, so if anyone ever criticizes you for killing other people, oh, they're just anti-Semitic. Look, you can go and feel good about yourself thinking about that way. And by the way, are there real anti-Semites that don't like Israel because of that? Of course, yes there are. Yes there are, okay? But that doesn't mean that every action that Israel takes is the right one. And if you actually support Israel and you actually love Israel, you want it to survive and you want it to flourish, and you don't want it to be the bad guys in the world, you have got to end the occupation and you've got to end the massacres of Palestinians over and over again. Because whether you like it or not, whether you agree or not, the great majority of the world now sees Israel as the bad guys, as the occupiers, as Goliath, the one that are doing the injustice and the oppression. And you can say they shouldn't. The Palestinians made us kill them. I don't agree with that. But even if you think that, it's not changing the fact that you're setting the whole world against you. It is terrible for Israel. Even if you don't care about the Palestinians and you don't care about anything else, it's terrible for Israel for that perception to be out there. So for God's sake, turn around, end the occupation, let them control their own border. And then if they attack, then the world will be on your side. I know you don't believe that because you think, oh, no, they'll hate us no matter what. How about doing the right thing and seeing if that's true or not true? We haven't tried that in forever. So, look, I'll give you all the details on tonight's show. You know we're live at 6 o'clock Eastern. And then Bernie Sanders having a town hall tonight on the issue of Iran, which is deeply related to this issue. That's at 7 o'clock tonight. All that's on tyt.com/live. But right now, as I'm reading those stories of people being mowed down and killed one after another, to try to desperately end the occupation. I know they also care about Jerusalem. Me, I don't care about Jerusalem at all. I'm an atheist. I think it's a godforsaken city. I'll talk more about that on tonight's show, okay? But they do care about it. And both sides care about it, and it leads to violence. So whether it's the United States of America moving our embassy, whether it's Israel killing the people at the border, we have got to find a better way. Otherwise, both Israel and the United States will be hated by the rest of the world. I don't want that. I want the violence to end. I want a two-state solution. There's got to be a way to do this with justice. And by the way, the Israel and Jerusalem, here, I'll solve it for you real quick. Israelis get half, Palestinians get half. They both get to call it their eternal capital. It's not that hard. The only reason we're not doing it is because the right wing doesn't want us to do it because they profit from war and they hate peace. That's the reality of the situation. Get rid of the goddamn right wing in both America and Israel, and you'll be shocked at how quickly we can get peace and justice.